Go.
Okay. Hi, my name is Carly Love. I'm 16 years old and I'm part of the Campbell FFA. This is my rabbit, Franklin. He is a solid junior buck and he is a black tort. He is a Hall Mop and his body type is compact. Now I'll be checking his ears for torn or missing portions, canker, scratches, mites, and tattoo. His tattoo is L88. Okay, he has the proper ear density, which should be very dense. Now I'll be doing the eye check, and I'm checking for walleye, moon eye, weepy eye, signs of blindness, conjunctivitis, and the proper color, which for a black tort should be brown. Okay, he has the proper eye color on both eyes. Now I'll be checking the nose for nasal discharge, foreign spots and colors, and signs of snuffles. Now I'll be checking the front pads for nasal discharge. Okay, now I'll be checking the teeth for wolf teeth, buck teeth, peg teeth, budding teeth, broken or missing teeth, and malocclusion. Okay, now I'll be checking the molars for broken or missing teeth. Okay, now I'll be checking the front legs for broken bones, straightness, and proper density, which for Hall Mop should be very dense. Okay, he has the proper density as his legs are very dense. Now we're checking the toenails for broken or missing toes and toenails, white toenails, and the proper color, which for black tort should be dark. 1, 2, 3, 4 toes and toenails, and dew claw. 1, 2, 3, 4 toes and toenails, and dew claw. Okay, all of his nails are the proper color. Now I'll be doing the belly check, and I'm checking for abscesses, blemishes, tumors, and pigeon breast. Okay. I'll be checking the hind legs for broken bones, straightness, and the proper density, which should be very dense. Okay, he has the proper density and his legs are very dense. Now I'll be checking his back toenails for broken or missing toes and toenails, white toenails, and the proper color, which for black tort should be dark. 1, 2, 3, 4 toes and toenails. 1, 2, 3, 4 toes and toenails. All of his rear toenails are the proper color. Now I'll be checking his hocks for sore hocks and hutchburn. Okay. Now I'll be doing the sex check, and I'm checking if my rabbit is a buck or a doe, and if he has vent disease, hutchburn, or a split penis. My rabbit is a buck, and he has 1, 2 testicles. Okay, now I'll be checking his tail for screw tail, wry tail, dead tail, bob tail, broken tail, straightness, and missing tail. Okay, now I'll be doing the fur check, and I'm checking for mites, mange, molt, the proper texture, density, and the proper fur type, which for Holmop should be rollback. Okay, he has the proper texture, which should be fine and glossy, and the proper density, which should be dense. He also has the proper fur type, which should be rollback. Okay, now we're doing judging comments. So to start off with his head, since he is a junior, it is on the smaller side, but that's okay because he has lots of time to grow up and for his head to grow. Because for Hallmops, it can take anywhere from like 6 months to a year for their head to fully develop. And so he has a very well-filled muzzle for his age, and I think he has a good brow width coming in. And then for his ears, he has a good shape. They're very open all the way from the top, but I think he could use more rounding down towards the bottom, but they do have a very good thickness. For his crown, he has very good front to back width, and it is pretty full. It is a little bit tight, as I'm sure you can tell, because his ears stick up, but it has fair placement, but it could be closer to his eye, which is where it should be. Okay. For his chest, I would say it is good because it has good width between his legs, and it has good depth, which you can tell because there's no sunlight under his chest between his legs. And then his bone is also good. It is fairly short and thick, which is what you want. So he could use a little bit less length in his shoulder, but overall he's very put together in his body. He has width all the way down to the table, and just shows great promise in his body. His top line is also excellent. It's not choppy. It's very smooth all the way down to the table. And for his fur, I would say it's fair right now because he is molting. So it's his color as well as a little bit is fair because he has some patching. You can tell in his ears mainly, but it's just not even right now. So overall, I'd say this animal is good.
Okay. I do have a few questions for you.
Okay.
First one, what color is the tip of the tail on that rabbit? It looks very white.
The tip of the tail?
Yes. Or is that just the camera?
It's probably just the camera, and then he's also molting right now, so
okay.
The bottom hairs are like coming out a little bit more.
Okay.
But he has the right color on the top of it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So
yeah.
All right, now for the actual questions. First up, for the Silver Martin breed, can you please name all 4 varieties?
Black, blue, chocolate, and lilac.
Okay. Next up, can you please tell me how many pounds of feed does it take for a rabbit to convert to 1 pound of meat?
I don't know for that one.
Okay. Can you please tell me what a roaster rabbit is?
Well, it's a type of meat rabbit, and I think they're older than 6 months. That's my best guess.
Okay. And last question, can you please tell me what yellow fat is?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
For that one. Okay.
Not a problem. It's all good. So yeah,
Okay.
that's all the questions I had for you. So thank you for coming out today.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Should I just leave the Zoom call?